Stats 23 here, back at Jim's Firearms, checking out a bunch of Kershaws and one ZT. I've been liking what I've seen so far with Kershaw. This is the new Kershaw Heist. I just got the aluminum version that's pretty much this same knife, but with aluminum scales. This one has rivery or whatever they're calling it, the plastic scales. Good texture on here with that pattern on here. Flow through construction, deep carry pocket clip that's tip up left or right hand to carry. Baby finger hole right here. Axis style lock. Good action. And pretty much that same blade that's on the aluminum version. Iridium maybe? Something like that. I can't remember. I'll try to remember to put it on the screen. D2 steel with a nice stonewash finish on it. Now, the aluminum one has a good sharpening tool. This one looks like they didn't come out. It barely cleared that plunge, and it already has a smile toward the back. Sorry, my lighting's kind of bad. On the clothes, it's not as smooth as the aluminum. The aluminum one's a free dropper. This one is still not broken. On washers, I think the aluminum one might be on bearings. If I remember correctly, I think it is on bearings, because that one's very, very smooth. This one feels like it's just on washers. More affordable option. Ergos initially feel pretty good. That texture is pretty aggressive for my hands, but I don't know. I don't think it would make that big of a deal. I can kind of feel that clip right there, but it's hard to say if it'd be a problem. Like, they got 3 standoffs. It's a pretty rigid design. You have, let's see, let me look off camera. Yeah, you do have some inset stainless steel liners that are coated black, so it's hard to see. The standoffs are also black. Pretty nice. Wish they would have used 14C or 12C27, because, you know, they're the ones that kind of made 14C popular with their US models that they were exclusively using that in. I don't know why they went away from it. Well, I know why. The bottom dollar, that's why. But it would be nice to see them bring that steel back, get rid of D2 altogether. I'm done with it, tired with it. It's a good steel, don't get me wrong. If I live in the South, it rusts easy. You know, if I'm sweaty. But nice spear point blade. So there you go, that's the first one, the Kershaw Heist. Next 3 are kind of crazy looking. This one is the Front Runner. There's the price tag on it. And it's kind of got that techno-y, steampunk look. And I thought this one was kind of like the tie lock, but it's just a regular liner lock. Just, you have that gap right there. Very snappy flipper action. This one is not assisted on bearings. Fairly comfortable. It is weighty because that is stainless steel handles, and I'm guessing that that's just copper coated stainless. Got a lot going on. It looks pretty crazy right down there. You have a floating back spacer that looks like it's plastic. A deep carry pocket clip. I was kind of worried that that pocket clip would be a hot spot, that it's all the way down here. I can kind of feel this ramp, and it is sitting on that lock bar, so that's potential for your material to get bunched up in that little hole. Nice stone wash on this one. This one is in D2 as well. This looks like one of the Hawks designs almost, but this is an in-house design for them. You can see the little thing right there. Nice action. This is a frame lock. Pretty smooth. On the flip at least, no detent lash or anything, and a little off to the right. So that's the Front Runner. But another one kind of in that same vein. This is the End Game, and there's the price tag. So you have those same, you know, copper colored accents. This one, I like the blade shape a lot. This one is also non-assisted on bearings. This kind of looks like that ZT. I don't remember the name of it, but they had that blade shape on it. D2 steel. This one is pretty comfortable in hand. They're decently thin, Like I said, this one has a good snappy action on it, comfortable flipper tab, no pokiness to it, good jimping on it that grabs the finger nicely. Yeah, deep carry pocket clip that is inset into the frame, and it's reversible. Got all kinds of stuff going on here. This is just for size reference. This is the Kershaw Dividend. Just one with the, just so you can have a size reference. It's a little bit bigger than the Dividend. And let's take out this one again so you can get a size reference. It's a little bit bigger than the Dividend as well. And one before that, the Front Runner. Front Runner is about the same size as the Dividend. It's a little bit shorter, as you can see there. Going on, this is a Lithium. Nice name there, Kershaw. Here's the price tag. And here's the knife. So you got, something extra going on here. Pretty weird looking. That's G10 it looks like. It feels like G10. I don't know. Might be. No. I think that's plastic up there. Yeah. That's plastic. Deep carry pocket clip. Nope, not inset into the scales. Once again, it's sitting right there by that lock relief cut. It might not be as bad as the last one. Tip up left or right hand carry. Nice design on that flipper tab. Now this one is assisted. That's why it's cheaper than the last. And bead blasted blade, and it's an 8CR 13 MOV. So this one doesn't really excite me too much there. I'm not really a assisted fan. Fairly comfortable in hand. This one is a more Dividend size knife as well, I think. Yeah. So pretty much identical to the Dividend. It might be a little bit longer, not by much at all. All right, now one more. This is a Kershaw, and this is a very expensive Kershaw. So this is the Lucha. Not just any Lucha. This is the carbon fiber. Look at that price tag. This is the carbon fiber edition. I'm thinking, I think it's titanium on the scales and then carbon fiber overlays. It's not a spring latch. It's just a free latch. And then it's got one more reason it's that price tag, and that is because it's in 20 CV. It's got like a dark stone wash finish on it. Very lightweight, flips good because it is on bearings. Yeah, I guess if you're into Bally's, this is a pretty nice one. Like I said, pretty hefty price tag. Those carbon fiber scales add some texture. Look nice. That blue anodizing looks nice on the titanium underneath. It said very lightweight, and I guess that's not a terrible price if you look at other Bally's like Benchmade's Bally's in titanium. Guess that's not a bad price at all. But somebody who's not really a Bally flipper per se, it's not that cheap, I don't think. Let's see. Let me see if I can feel any play in these. You got a little bit of, play, nothing that feels like it's crazy or anything. Actually, it's fairly tight. I'm not going to say play. So that does it for the Kershaws. And we got one ZT, and that is this Bad Mama Jamma that I'm highly considering getting. This is the ZT006. I set enough zeros. And it's in CPM 3V. That's kind of exciting. And there's the price tag right there. Pretty hefty as well. But this thing is a beast. I'm trying to go after like the tried true K-Bar and the Medfords. This thing is a tank. Look, it's got that bolt-on pommel. G10 scales. You have this, looks like a titanium, looks like a titanium nitride finish, but I'm sure it's like a PVD or something like that. Yeah, there you go. You got that jimping up top. You got the guard. Fairly comfortable in hand. Everything's nicely done, of course. If you go over that guard, I guess you could use that. You got 2 holes in the guard if you want to wrap some shot cord around it or something. I don't know. No lanyard hole or anything. So yeah, that's the new Kershaws and one ZT. Here's the sheath. Kind of feels like a Boltron. And it has somewhat of a retention in there, and then you have a second retention point right there, but you can remove that. Very lightweight sheath. So overall, pretty cool. What do y'all think about this? I know it's very expensive. I don't know, depending on how they heat treated this 3V, that's gonna be the true test. Edge looks pretty even, you know. So there you go. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them down below. If you see anything that you liked in this video, call Jim's Firearms in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. That's for Brian or Ross, and they will take care of you. If you have any questions about these, I'll do my best to answer it. And let me know which one is your favorite in the bunch. Are you a Bally guy? What do you think about these Bally's? My Bally flippers out there. What do you think about the price on this? I don't think it's so far out of line. I've seen what most titanium Bally's go for. Then what do y'all think about the ZT? You know, at least they gave us something new. That's, I guess. And I hope everybody's having an absolute amazing day. I will see y'all on the next one. Peace.